So, things you will need. Obviously, something to cut the pieces off the pen caps. I'm going to be using this multi-tool. You can use anything, just make sure it's strong enough. I wouldn't suggest scissors, but you may be able to use it depending on what kind of pens you choose. You're also going to need pens. So, you can start off with a pen like this, one of these Bic pens. Everyone has those laying around. You can use one like this, a regular Bic pen, same difference. And I used this exact same one on mine, so I'm just showing you that as an example. It's the same kind of thing. Anything that has a soft plastic tube on it, you're not going to want to use a pen like this with a hard plastic tube because it's not going to work too well. But you're also going to need one or two of these, actually probably two of them for the grips. It doesn't need to be these specific ones, but a lot of people, when they're starting off pen spinning, will just take this and go like this and put a cap on each end of these kind of pens and start like that, and that works pretty well. But as you can see, I mean, I'm not used to it, but it works well, just if you don't have anything else. But if you have two of these, enough to make the caps like this, you pretty much have enough to make a better one, in my opinion. So make sure you have these two. What you're going to want to do is pull the grips off of each of these pens. These are the RSVP pens, the Pentel ones. You can get these anywhere. They're pretty cheap. You probably have some laying around. If you went to school, you probably found them somewhere and brought them home or whatever. But anyways, so you're going to want to take the grips off. So here are the two grips. I had a red one and a black one. You're going to want to take those off. Then you're going to want to take one of these, and let me just get my pieces back together over here because I took them apart a little bit. And then you're going to have a pen like this, which is the same as this one. What you're going to want to do is take the cap. You're going to snip the little piece off the cap here. You're going to want to take those off. Put that on the side. I also have another cap that I already snipped it off of. Then you're going to want to pull the ink cartridge out of this one, just like this, and snip it right up by the ink as close as you can without making the ink explode everywhere. And then you're going to want to cut the end off of the pen so you have a hollow tube like this. And that's pretty much it. Then you're going to want to take the ink out of one more pen and snip the end off as well. And so let's get these out of the way, just so I can show you exactly what you used. And you're just going to use these to cut them off, so it's not that difficult, but I'll pull these out of the way as well. Then you're going to have your pieces like this. I chose two colors pretty much that all match for the most part. What you're going to want to do is going to want to stick one of your ink tubes in to the pen. You're going to want to stick the other one in and make sure it goes side next to the other ink on the other end. Just slide it in until it goes in. And for instance, mine doesn't fit all the way, so as you can see, there's a little gap there. It doesn't matter. You're going to have a cap on the end, so it's fine, but you don't have to press them in all the way. It's not going to make a big deal. Then you're going to want to take your caps, stick them on. You can match the colors however you want. It doesn't really matter. Whatever floats your boat. And put the caps on like this. I kind of make them even on this part, as far as, that's just my personal preference. Then you're going to want to take your grips, slide them on. It might be hard to get them all the way over, so usually I don't stick them all the way on. I will leave a little bit off the end of it. But, it's kind of difficult to get them on, actually. Just go like that, and then I kind of make it even on the end, how much hangs off, and there you go. That's pretty much your pen right there. So then you can, start messing around. Whoops. Work on your charges, all kinds of stuff.